Welcome to Free Love Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle, and I do the readings. Thank you for your donations, Steph, Sarah, and Karima. Welcome, Bartman. Welcome, Tarot Reader. Welcome, Becca Boo. Got Maruta. Got Sarah in the house. Everybody is here. Let's go and make it happen with Steph is having an issue with H. We had G and now we have H. Well, the good news is if neither one of them work out, then we have quite a bit of alphabet left to go. At least you didn't start like in the Y and the Z, and then you'd be kind of at a standstill there. But we have lots of alphabet willing to open up over here. We'll see. WC High Priestess, and again, Tarot Reader, thank you for your donations. Let's get us started with the lovely, the wonderful, the obviously biased review of my own deck, which is, you know, the Tasty Tarot. There we go. Dr. Mystical is back. Let's see. Movie called... Okay, interesting. Pretty cool. Dr. Mystical is back. Well, the deck was made for him, so now he's back, I need to mail him his deck. All right. I get in touch with him. Okay, let's see. Will H be on my... H see my way? I have a valid point. I have a valid point. I've been waiting. I have been waiting. And they're just not listening to me at this point. WC, thank you for your double donation. Kareem has got another one in the queue. All right. H is a woman. All right. Let's see. Two of Swords, no. Ten of Wands, no. King of Pentacles, no. Now, this is a stubborn person. This is a stubborn person. What is the dealio with the H's? I'm telling you now, the Two of Swords, they're not going to see her way. It's that distinction between these two worlds where they just don't want to be on your side. They're having issues sort of seeing it your way. It's almost like it's sort of an ego thing for this particular individual, and you just kind of put up with a little bit of it. Unfortunately, you're just going to get a little bit of that heat as it comes through there, because you do have a King of Pentacles. Like, this person's always right. They're in the right. Their idea was the best. They're the ones that needed this and that. They're the ones that's up front with everybody. Why can't everybody see it my way? And the King of Pentacles is just a little bit of that stubbornness on there. Not to say that Philippe is stubborn here, but I'm just saying, King of Pentacles is like, I have everything. I'm in control. This is what I do, right? And the Two of Swords is very challenged as we kind of go through that as well. Ten of Wands over here, it just says that it's almost like if your idea doesn't coincide with their idea, or as far as what you want, they almost take it like an insult, like you're out to get them, like you're sort of in battle, and then they get into this battle mode, and logic and reasoning goes out the door, and it just seems like this person is not capable of doing a little logic and reasoning. Overall, Temperance just says that it's going to be difficult to change their mind with that. It's going to be difficult to get in and make them figure it out for the best. It's almost like they don't want the best solution. They want a solution that soothes their ego. Can I say it like that? I don't really want the best solution, just something that I like, which is not very beneficial for anybody, but hey, when has that stopped anybody from doing anything? You're adopting Bubs. Well, congratulations. That's going to be a fun time over there. Where's the dancing doggy? I had a dancing doggy. Oh, there we go. Bubs it is. Tarot Reader Samantha. We got WC with another one. The W Samantha. Another Karima. Thank you very much for your donations. Let's do Karima right now. Well, not that way, but let's do Karima's reading right now with the S's current feels. We're going to get in here with the exciting, the exhilarating, the ever so popular Victorian romantic tarot. Indeed, it is here. And it is lovely. Let's find out what it has to say about this. S's current feelings for me. And what kind of changes do we want in this connection? Where are we going to go with this, right? Silent Victory, thank you for your donation as well. Let's see what is going on with that. All right. Wheel of Fortune, Empress. Ooh, nice, nice. Current feelings is sort of interesting today. The Four of Wands talks about the happy home, happy family, actually getting things done, actually moving things forward. Ace of Pentacles. It's almost like that I have a collection for you. I have something for you. We've seen that kind of before in some of the reads, but I guess not as prominent as this. The Ace of Pentacles, almost like a collection, Four of Pentacles in this particular instance, kind of holding on to things, hanging on to things, and just sort of collecting things to give, right? And I think that's how they're approaching sort of emotionally here, or as far as feelings go. I'm hiding some things, I'm storing some things out, but I'm kind of ready to release more of that. I'm kind of ready to let some of the cat out of the bag, as they say here as well. The Empress is interesting too. I think those are going to start talking about family a lot more. I'm going to predict that. In the next month, they start talking about family much more. It's almost like that there's a key component that they're looking for, a key component that they're kind of wanting to know about the family. Wheel of Fortune as well. Feelings are just going to stay the same. You don't have any big expansion, any big movement forward coming through here, but the Four of Wands just talks about making a happy home, happy family. It seems to be something on their mind, and it seems to be why they're going to be talking about family very soon. Regard to the cards. Let's say if you want to make, what changes do we need, or what changes would we like to make in this particular connection? I would like to know where the changes are, where the change is going to end up here. You got the moon, the star, Jesus, big majors coming out at the end. I like that a lot. I mean, when you see majors like this, right, what changes are we wanting to make? It seems like we want to sort of firm out the path, firm out where we want to go here, and firm out, you know, what is going to be altered and what is going to be staying the same. I think that's kind of one of the things that they've been thinking about as well. What is going to be altered versus what is going to stay the same? And you know, because it's almost like I need this sameness. I need this star, right? I need a place. I need something firm. I need an anchor that's going to ground me as I go through some of these changes, some of these alterations. And I need something to sort of look forward to. I need something to think about. I need something that is going to be stable in an unstable environment, if that makes sense. Because we have the star, which just talks about leading in a direction, getting things done in a particular direction, and as well the moon, which again talks about sort of emerging from the sea onto the land and getting into this new direction, getting into this new environment and stuff like that. Five of Wands wonders how much difficulty will be within that change level. But the Two of Wands says, I'm looking forward to it. And as well, the Two of Wands has that level of confidence and that level of control that they have throughout, and they're going to be able to adjust. They're going to be able to make the changes, make the alterations that need to happen with that. Thank you very much for your donation. I really appreciate that. We got more coming from right now. Let's go to Sarah is going with the Druidcraft. It has been a minute since I have played with the Druidcraft tarot. One of my favorites of all time. If you look at, I think this is actually my oldest deck. My oldest deck, which it looks pretty good for being my oldest deck. Granted, I did cut the edges off, so it doesn't have that crisp edge feel to it, but who cares, because this thing has served me well over the years. This thing, if you look back at my videos from forever ago, from like a gazillion years ago, you'll notice that, hey, this is very prominent in almost all of the reads. In fact, when I first started doing free reading exchanges over the internet on message boards, I use this deck. So yeah, anyway, what should I expect? Hey, ask me out for a date. That's what I'm talking about. Get in there, making it happen over there. Mr. Romance himself. This is somebody who is experienced and knowledgeable about how to date people. This is not a newbie. They're not going to stumble in and trip over their feet like a Hollywood movie, what have you. This is somebody who's experienced. They're good at making you comfortable. They're good at keeping the conversation flowing. They're just good at doing what needs to be done on sort of dating and having fun and sort of being around people. They're very good with that as well. You do have the star over here that sort of indicates a good thing. I like this card because it sort of says that it's obvious what they want. They're not in there taking a guess, randomly throwing dice and hoping for the best, you know, as far as this goes. Now, this is a person that has a very fiery aspect. In other words, they are going to want to move pretty quick. They are going to want to get some fiery aspect going, get some excitement in there. I'm not saying they're an excitement junkie, but they are at least not, you know, just horrifically boring kind of thing like me. They're not horrifically boring like me. But yeah, this is somebody who has a lot of excitement, a lot of adventure, a lot of kind of working through that. Overall, I think it's going to be great. Enjoy yourself and have a good time. I don't think there's going to be any difficulty with this at all. Now, if you have chemistry, I don't know. That's kind of an iffy. That wands in the background there just kind of says, it may not. It really just kind of depends on mood. It kind of depends on what you're doing, where you want to go, how you sort of jiving with this and what have you. TTV, thank you for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate that. Egyptian Famous, it's been a minute. How you doing? So good to see you. What is going on tonight? Oh man, I hope everybody had a good Saturday. I had a fantastic Saturday. I chilled out. Went and saw my daughter, had a good time, and yeah, just sort of chilling out today and relaxing and going here and there and writing some software, and had to work at 5 a.m., but that, I'm finally done with that crap. Anyway, talking to Wally, see, good for me long term. With a name like Wally, he better be absolutely golden. Let's see if Wally's going to be weird with the Weird World Tarot, with the Weird World of Tarot, indeed. So yeah, let's see if that's going to go through here and make the grade. All right, we haven't used the Weird World Tarot in a minute. We paid good money for this damn thing. Paid a lot of money for this thing. So yeah, I do like the backs, and I do like the AI-generated fronts, but yeah, we'll see where that goes. All right, talking to Wally. Is Wally going to be all right? 8 of Cups? No. 10 of Swords? No. Wally looks like a little bit of a dead end. I'm sorry, a little bit of a dead end. Entertainment purposes only. Never write off a Wally best one of fat man reading cards on the internet, but I'm just saying 10 of Swords doesn't look good. 8 of Cups doesn't look good, and the world doesn't look good. I really think that Wally is more of a play with the Willy good time and then let the Wally go Wally out. It just looks like this person's going to be kind of a fun temporary exchange, not going to be something long term, not going to be something you're going to be end up marrying and what have you, but you know, you just got to go with that, you know. There's always more Wallys in the world if this Wally's Willy doesn't work out. Anyway, Tarot Reader, thank you for your donation. We got another one, don't we? Yeah, we got another one right here. Well, AG, like my first assignment, I've been working hard on this particular assignment. Am I going to get the good things out of that? Is what I'm saying. It's what I'm saying indeed. Crystals and paint, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Man, speaking of paint, I need to do my painting. I've been just goofing off. I've been sleeping a lot. I've been sleeping like 15 hours a day lately. So yeah. All right. I will EG like my final assignment. 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Temperance card. Look at the level of just sort of concentration, the level of focus, the level of excitement that we have over here. It's almost like that the assignment, what you gave, has a deeper meaning, has a lot of good things within it, and they really like that. There's a lot of sort of reflection in that, like a deeper level of interest going on than would be normal. Knight of Wands says, yeah, they sort of go through it quickly. So if they sort of peruse it quickly, if they sort of just run through it, don't be that alarmed with that. Overall, the 6 of Pentacles says you gave them something valuable, something that they really like. And I think that you have some good stuff going on with that. Overall, we got a thumbs up for looking in depth and really kind of enjoying not only what it is on the surface, but the level of depth that you have. The level of depth that you have going on through there is interesting indeed. High Priestess is back. What is going on, High Priestess? How you doing tonight? Oh man, let's get a good deck over here. We need to get some of these decks that we just don't play with, you know. They're decks in the corner. They don't get played with enough over here. We need a good deck over here. We're going to see what's going on. How does Robbie feel about me since we saw each other this week? Ooh, let's see how that's going. Crafty Lady, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out. How are you doing tonight? It is a beautiful weekend, man. It's nice. It's like 60 degrees here. It's going to be kind of cold next week. But it was beautiful, man. Went out for a beautiful walk and everything. What a fantastic day. Just a fantastic weekend. Like just enjoying the weekend. Just really enjoying sort of that time, right? All right, Robbie. Man, Robbie has that Ace of Wands. He sees something here that he likes. He sees something approachable. He sees something that he wants to chase a little bit with this fiery action going on here with the Ace of Wands, right? We have this fiery action, this movement, this initiation, this excitement towards it. Seven of Discs is interesting. It's almost like that you said some things that they want to follow up on, or you have some things that they want to follow up on. It's like, I really want to see you again because of these reasons. Like they have these particular exciting things about you, exciting things that they say. Overall, the 10 of Cups is let's have a happy home, happy family, get some love in there. If this is a love, I mean, I don't know if it's a love or not, but the Emperor, I mean, this is sort of an interesting thing with the Emperor. This is somebody who needs to sort of be in charge, and you're going to see a little bit of that, a little taste of that, a little too much of that possibly. You know, that's going to be something you have to deal with long term, but that's just the way reality goes. So if you do get in a little bit of argument, or you do get in a little bit of a challenge with this individual, don't take it personally. It's just something that they sort of do on their own. All right, let's get more anime type decks out here. We got a lot of good stuff. We got WC in the house tonight. WC has 107 donations. Let's do a few. When will I hear from the Scorpio? I don't know. Good luck with that. Good luck with that one. When am I going to hear from the Scorpio? Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, just good luck with that Scorpio. All right, we're going to see where that's going to take you. The Moon, the 10 of Cups and the Fool. That's interesting with that 10 of Cups. Let's look at that on the deck and wheel. I'm kind of interested to see where the 10 of Cups lies here. The 10 of Cups. Ooh, I really think it could be 3 weeks. I really think it could be 3 weeks. Pointing me to the number 3. I really think that that's going to be a something that sort of happens. The Fool, sort of, I went for an adventure and I'm coming back. I went for the adventure. I went for this sort of pushing through, sort of making the grade, sort of seeing where this is going to take me. But the Moon, I just need to come back. That emotional connection, that emotional pull is something that they definitely want as far as that goes. 10 of Cups is an exciting card too. It just says that we need to connect. We need to get back with each other. And I think that's going to be a very, very good sign. And again, I'm going for 3 weeks. Obviously, entertainment purposes. A future spouse, who's going to be in love with me when I need the love? Who's going to be around when I need them? Let's see about the future spouse. What kind of details can we get over here? This is somebody who just got out of a previous relationship. Just got out of a previous relationship. So this is going to be somebody you have to have a little bit of patience with. Overall, if you give them enough time, enough patience, you're patient enough with this person, they are going to be okay with that. This is somebody who has some emotional issues, but they're very strong in their outer appearance, right? So you really have to get to know them to get the emotional issues. But I think overall they're able to conquer it because I think this person is very successful indeed. I do think it is a Leo. I do think they are very prevalent about what are they presenting, what are they giving out to the world, what are people seeing from them. And it's very important as far as their view and whatnot as well. This is somebody who's had financial difficulties in the past, but has managed to save back up a lot of the money that they lost. So look for a failed business deal with a particular individual and sort of the recovery from that and, getting through that, getting onto the next stage from recovering from that. There's a little bit of all of that with your Leo future spouse. Let's see what's going on with the rest of this December. We got the year end coming up. Hopefully everybody's going to have a glass of champagne and celebrate it with everybody, with all of the good things here. Rest of December. 10 of Wands says, watch how much you load up on. The rest of December is that time where everybody wants something from you. Everybody has an idea. Everybody has an inspiration. Everybody has a push towards something that's going to be a little bit different. The 10 of Wands just says, don't get overloaded here. Don't get overworked, overloaded in December. Too many things going on and too many things happening, and you don't want that to sort of bring you down. The 7 of Pentacles says money is going to be more of a savings time for you in December. So the rest of the year is a time to save up. I do think that you have some expenses that you do need to catch up on in January. And I think that's going to be something where you can sort of be ready for it by saving a little bit now. Obviously, entertainment purposes only, but you know, that's sort of the way that it goes. Let's do Karima, the next phase going through here. Let's see. Let's put this up. Put this up. Man, it's been a minute since we have used this one on a Karima read. If you know what it is, you know that the Poe knows all. The Poe knows everything. There we go. Crafty lady. I don't know. I'm feeling okay. I'm just sleeping too much. I'm sleeping like 15 hours a day. I like wake up and I like go back to sleep. Then I wake up and I go back to sleep. Mina, what is going on? Mina's never asleep at the wheel. What is up over there? All right, let's see a little bit of Poe action tonight. What are his most prominent thoughts about me currently? Let's see what is happening with the thoughts, with the dreams, with the imagination going on over there. We have a 7 of Cups. Woo! Definitely sort of a fantasy. They're having a lot of fantasies about you lately. 7 of Cups has that cloudy, that illusion, Matt, that fantasy, right? Normally we wouldn't associate 7 of Cups with a fantasy or with sort of something dreamy, something exciting, but we do have that Knight of Wands and that fiery aspect that's right next to it. Just says these are fantasies about things that I want to do, fantasy about things that I'm excited about as far as that goes. Another thing is a Knight of Pentacles. I kind of wonder how much money you have, quite frankly. I mean, I'm just going to put it out there. It's almost like they're wondering how much money you have, how much money you saved up, how much money you have over there, because they think that that could be important in the merger plan, in the combination plan over there. But that Knight of Pentacles just says, hey, how much money you saved? How much money you got going on over there? Overall, the 9 of Wands just says, you know, if you're just not hurt, if you're just not going to be emotionally unavailable, things are going to be a lot better as we progress through things. And to sneeze. But yeah, you have that little sort of that devil. You have that little sort of that peak looking through here. How many demons are chasing you? How many things are going to come back from your past? That's something else that they have been thinking about. So there we go. Let's see. Has he been on the mind? Or no, have I been on the mind a lot? Let's see. We did the finale with the Poe over here. The Poe's good, but like the Poe's good for like 1 or 2 readings. It's definitely not something I just want to keep on the table a lot. It's got a little wild look to things. A little bit of an Edgar Allan Poe wild look indeed. Have I been on his mind a lot lately, and in what way? The 5 of Swords is interesting. The 5 of Swords is interesting. It's almost like, are you going to help or are you going to hinder with all of the things we got to move, with all of the things we got going on? It feels like that he is cut up into pieces a little bit, where I need to do this, I need to do that. People expect this, people expect that. You know, my hand needs to be doing this while my other arm needs to be doing that, etc., etc. So he feels very fragmented, like everything is not jiving, everything is not coordinated and flowing in the proper direction as it needs to be. And he's kind of wondering, like, if you're going to help with that, if you're going to be able to take some of the things and run with them. 7 of Wands just talks about how defensive are you if he does, get emotions out there, if he does say some committing words and what have you, if you're going to get defensive about it, if you're going to be accepting about it, and sort of what your reaction would be as far as that goes. 10 of Wands wants overall, he really feels like he's on his own. We've seen this with the Hermit several times. I'm on my own. I feel like a lot of people aren't on my side. A lot of people aren't on the side that I need them to be on with that. And the Ace of Pentacles, right, is just sort of looking at you as a good, firm investment, as somebody who is going to be around, and as somebody as an Ace of Pentacles who's going to be there on a journey towards bigger and a better thing. All right, what do we got next? We got Samantha. It says Bubs. Well, Bubs like me. Everybody loves Samantha. Let's admit it right now. Let's admit it right now. Everybody loves Samantha. So, of course, they're going to love you. Let's look and verify right now with a doggy deck, if I can find one. There we go. I got a doggy deck indeed. Well, Bubs like me. With a name like Bubs, that sounds super cute. It sounds super duper duper cute, but let's see if Bubs is going to fall in love with Samantha just like we have. So what's going on? Ultraviolet Morgan, what is going on? Appreciate hanging out tonight. Let's see if Bubs loves us. Oh, that Ace of Swords and that Knight of Swords. Is Bubs blind, you said? He does a lot of running around for a blind dog. He's like really excitable and like really loves life and like really appreciates life and gets all excited about things. And I think, here's what I think. I think because if he's blind, I think you got stage one where he has to get familiar with everything. Once he's familiar with where everything is and how everything runs and how everything is, the Knight of Swords, I think he's just going to be out of control, running around, having fun, and just full of energy and just a really happy dog, right? Just as a really energetic, happy dog that appreciates life, that loves waking up, that loves having stuff going on. It's like, especially a walk. I don't know why, but a walk just gets this dog into overdrive. Like he'll go on a walk every 2 minutes if you can take him on a walk every 2 minutes. Ace of Swords says he's very communicative, right? He's going to tell you when something's up. He's going to tell you when something's wrong. So if you're worried about, hey, I need to go to the bathroom, I need to do this, or what about that? He is going to be telling you about that. It's almost like that he has this way with communication where you can almost kind of hear his thoughts and what have you. I'm just saying. Overall, the Five of Swords, he does have a depressive state that he gets into sometimes. I wouldn't worry about it. He's not, just obviously entertainment purposes only, but he has like this depression side to where things just get a little bit depressive or things just get a little bit weighty on him. And he's like, he just kind of gets in these moods. He's a little bit moody. Excitement, yes. Moody, a little bit. So, you gotta take the good with the bad. It's what have you. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. Never assume a dog's depressed based on a fat man reading cards on the internet. All right, let's get the next karima phase going on right here with the Modern Love Tarot. Everybody loves a modern love. I don't know. Do I like a modern love? Ultraviolet, are you modern? Or are you old fashioned? I don't know. Ultraviolet, let me know. Are you a modern love? Let's see, what actions does he want to take towards me at the moment? And then what actions will he take? Well, there's a differentiation, that's for sure. What actions do you want? And then what are you actually willing to step up and do? What are you willing to step up and do? Sometimes those are very two different worlds. What do we want to take? Oh, lead me somewhere. That's interesting. Lead me. Take me somewhere. Take me on an adventure. It feels like that he wants you to take him on an adventure. He wants you to bring him somewhere he's never been. He wants you to just develop some ideas, to get some exciting things, to lead him somewhere, and to take the wheel a little bit. And we're going to see. We're going to see where that goes, right? Because he wants a little bit to be led. He doesn't want to make decisions sometimes. He wants something exciting, something exhilarating, something like, oh, this is really fun. And he's like waiting for these moments. And that's kind of what actions that he wants to take. He wants you to take, literally. Queen of Swords. Oh, man, look at this. Queen of Swords next to the Two of Cups. He doesn't want your ideas to affect the relationship. And I think that's the actions. Like, what can I do to sort of not have this relationship go downhill because of something silly or something ridiculous or something where it's both in our heads and we never really talked about it, right? The Queen of Swords. I'm damaged. I don't really talk. I don't communicate as I need to. And that is affecting our relationship. So he really thinks that the actions of communication, the actions of being upfront and being connected with you is going to be very important. The Three of Pentacles as well. Therapy. We've seen this before, and this is such an interesting card. He wants to go to therapy. He thinks both sort of need therapy, both need to understand what are our challenges, where is the adventure going to take us, but, you know, we need a professional to kind of look at this and tell us how to make this work. Tell us how to make this not fail, because, again, we've seen this from previous readings. He does not want this thing to fail. He does not want this thing to fail. If I'm in it to win it. All right, what actions will he take? Man, we have a lot of exciting things on the actions to take. Yeah, what am I willing to step up and actually do? That's going to be bad if nothing. But we do got 4 cards over here. The Three of Cups with a Nine of Pentacles. Sharing money. And this talks about this investment. This talks about them holding money aside, putting money aside, and they want to use it for something. And that's part of the adventure. That's part of the excitement that they have. And I really think this could be a trip. 8 of Cups as well. What actions will he take? I really think he's moving out. I really think he's moving out sometime next year. He's just moving out. You have sort of the bags packed. You have that exit strategy and what have you. And we've seen sort of hints about that before, but I do think that that is going to happen next year. That's an action that he will be taking. Ace of Wands just says, I want to go on an adventure. I want to go on an adventure. You have this adventure card over here, this willingness to do things, this willingness to push through. And I think that they want to go on an adventure, but they're actually in that mode where they will be planning an adventure. Overall, the Nine of Pentacles just says, keep the steadiness in my life, keep the stability as it is if I can during this time of a change. So there we go. Thank you for your other donation. We got Samantha with a couple more donations. We got Crystal up in the queue tonight, making it happen. We got an adventurous evening indeed. We are kind of rounding out, so let's go ahead and do the cutoff of the donations. Donation cutoff for tonight. Let's see what Samantha's got going on over there. Let's see. Will the Virgo contact me again? You have an on-off relationship with this Virgo, I have to say. I don't know. You got like an on-off relationship with this Virgo. We'll see if the Virgo is going to connect you one more time. I would have a Virgo animation, but I don't know that there is one. I don't know that there is one over there. Oceany Champ, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. You will be the last donation of the night. Thank you so much. All right. Will the Virgo contact me again? Simple yes or no question. See if we get a thumbs up or a thumbs down. 3 of Wands. Why are they stalking you? Why are they looking at you? Why are they watching you? I do think that is a yes. But there's a delay. It's almost like they're watching you. They're looking for this opportune time. They're thinking that you're busy. They're thinking that you have an issue. They're thinking that you have this and that going on. It almost feels like they have this big scenario in their head that they just made up, that they just created. This is something that's not real. But the Strength card says they're being patient with contacting you. I do think it'd be a bit of a delay. I actually think it could be in January, but they are watching you. That 3 of Wands over there with a Temperance card. How am I going to blend in? How am I going to make a reintroduction? How am I going to fit into their life? It almost feels like that they're isolated from your life, but they want to connect. They want to come back in. They want to make things connected once more. So that's kind of interesting. We haven't seen that before. It's almost like the Virgo is overthinking quite a few things. I think that happens to all of us too. All of us, we overthink sometimes, but as a Virgo, I agree. sometimes we really overthink things. We get panicked about nothing, and that's just the way it goes. Is my brother trying to avoid me because of the wife? Oh, Jesus, what's going on with the ghosty? Nobody likes being ghosted. Well, maybe if you don't like the person, but nobody likes being ghosted. Let's see. Are they trying to avoid me because of the wife? Oh, wow. She is controlling the situation. She's saying, I got a happy home, happy family, and Samantha ain't part of it. Look at this. She's like, I'm controlling this situation over here. I'm holding back the tiger. I'm holding back Tony the tiger because he's great. And yeah. So, wow, got a little bit of a challenging card here, which is surprising. Holding that husband back over there. 3 of Pentacles, we're building things together, but we don't want her in it. And that 10 of Pentacles, happy home, happy family. But this is the isolated one. This is not the open field of the 10 of Cups. This is the 10 of Pentacles. We have this stable household. We have this protection. We have these walls for a reason, and keep Samantha out. We got a little bit of that. Keep Samantha out of the walls. Oh my, that's no good. That's no good at all. Why do people got to be mean like that? Why do people got to be mean like that? Obviously, entertainment purposes only. Never assume somebody's keeping you away from somebody. Best one. Okay, Karima is next. We did the Victorian. We did the Victorian romantic, and we did the modern love. You know what time it is. It is time to break out the lovely and tasty candies and see where this is going to take us. See where this adventure is going to be tonight, because it is time. It's time for a tasty. If you don't have a tasty tarot, I think 50. No, wait. I think I got 30. I think I got 30 left. If you want a tasty tarot, I got 30 of them left. So pick yours up today. All right. Has he been missing meal? Man. Wow. The Star and the High Priestess says so. It's almost like that you bring some really cool information. Like you got more going on than I do. And you're bringing the more going on over here. And I really enjoy kind of seeing this. I really enjoy seeing that. And since you're bringing the High Priestess, right? Speaking of High Priestess, Becca Boo is out there. Becca Boo's card. But yes, you're bringing this information, you're bringing this cool things in here, and I sort of miss that. I miss that. My life is kind of boring, sometimes, as far as that is. Anyway, Samantha, I'll be back on Monday. The Star. Wow, I've been missing you because you're part of the plan. You're part of the grand plan. So a little bit. He's not over there just crying his tears out with a little bit of 5 of Cups or what have you. But the 4 of Pentacles, it almost feels like you're part of the collection of his soul. You're part of the collection of things that he needs, a collection of things that he enjoys, that he looks forward to with that. So a little bit of a missing, obviously not, crying in the diner, what have you. But yeah, there you go. All right. What is he thinking of me as a person? I'm a person and I want to be thought of, and what are you thinking about me as that particular individual or as that person? Let's see what's going on with all of that. 7 of Pentacles. I put a lot of effort into you. The 7 of Pentacles. I put a lot of effort into you. We've dug we've planted the seeds for success. I put a lot of effort into you. That's what I think about you as a person. And I really appreciate that you're still around. I really appreciate that you're still there for me. And you're part of my daily life, the Wheel of Fortune. I need you to be part of my daily life. I need you to be there. I need you to be up front. I need you to be available for me as well. And the 6 of Cups. You're so great at offering things. You're so great. It's almost like he looks at you as not a mother to him, but a good mother figure, a good parent, somebody who is very giving, somebody who is very caring, and somebody who has that caring aspect with them. A lot of people just sort of run around like me. You're not like that. You're caring. You're giving. You're one of these people that does that. The Magician says you have a level of control as well, which is something that they really like, as well as they just appreciate your steadiness, your reliability, and your ability to maintain what we need to maintain with that. Speaking of maintain, Tarot Magician is maintaining the amazingness over there. What is going on, Tarot Magician? Good to have you on this show. Thank you for hanging out. Tarot Magician, when are you going to be streaming next? When are you going to be online next? All right, what do we got going on? We got Crystals in Pain over there. I got a little bit of a cat spirit. Let's get a cat deck for a cat spirit. We love a cat spirit, except mine when mine tries to trash the entire house. When mine tries to trash the entire house, you know, the way it goes. The way it goes. I don't like that spirit, but otherwise, I like the rest of the spirits. We'll see. How is my cat's spirit? Crystals in Pain wants to know. The Justice card, the Six of Cups. This is a cat that is very attentive to your needs. Like if you're having issues, you know, if you're having sort of that item with the Six of Cups, I need to be there to support you. I can feel your emotions. I can feel what you need, and I'm trying to be there to support you. So if you ever have any issues, I think that your cat spirit is just in that, right? That giving spirit, that loving spirit. I want to be there to support. I want to be there as, you know, your support system. The Justice card as well. They really don't like a change of schedule at all. If the schedule's changed, if things are not the same as they always are, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to have something to say about it. I'm going to have something that I need to vocalize about. Why do we not have dinner right now? Why are we not doing this particular thing right now? Overall, the Nine of Swords is a great card over there. It's just the cat spirit is peaceful, it's resting, and it's just, you know, that relaxed, not too high maintenance spirit that you like to see, and just a beautiful raid as it goes over here. All right, enough of the cat decks. Oh, man. You like a few decks that we have. I know what you don't like. I know some of the things that you like. You said you like I think you said you like my deck. I don't know. We're gonna take a risk. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit over here with the Waterfall Tarot. If you don't have the Waterfall Tarot, you get this thing for $18 with inflation. I don't know what inflation is. This damn thing's still $18. This thing is still $19. This thing is still under $20, even with inflation. Everything else has tripled in price. Me, I don't know what it is because I'm gonna give you a good deal. So if you want one of these with no box, you're gonna get quite a bit of deal. You're gonna get a good deal on this. You're gonna get a good deal on this and all. All right. By the way, if you want one of these, I will go ahead and give you one with a box, even though you order one without a box. Tell me in a private message on the Etsy that you're part of the stream, and I will give you a boxed version for the same price as the unboxed version. All right, but you need to put I'm part of the stream, otherwise, and you need to do it quick before I ship it, because I ship quick. Anyway, will AV change his mind about quitting? No. They're ready to move on, right? The Moon, I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to go into this new spirit, this new adventure. I'm ready to do things a little bit differently over here. And the Four of Cups just says, I just don't like what I'm being presented. I don't like how things are. I don't like the status quo. And that's it. And this is the way things happen, right? Overall, the Three of Wands just says, yeah, I've been looking, I've been examining, I've been looking out about, and I gotta go. I gotta go. So we're gonna go with a no. That is a thumbs down over there. Wanted a good read for you, but I mean, when you gotta go, you gotta go, as I say after eating some Taco Bell. All right. We got the next Karima is coming up next, and then we got another Karima at the end here. Gonna get Oceanic Chap. Silent Victory and TTV is up in the house tonight. Oh man, I guess we can do the Thoth on the next Karima read. A little bit of a Thoth action. The Moon is kind of interesting. You know, the Moon, it just says, "Ooh, we got a jumper, a little bit of a temperance jumper, or art, whatever." You know, if I say one card name and it's not the correct name for the particular deck, everybody harasses me in the comments, by the way. Everybody, like anybody actually watches this stream, but I'm just saying, but we'll see about that. I need to make some video. I haven't made a video in a month. That's embarrassing. Man, I got so much stuff. Again, I'm just sleeping, man. I'm just sleeping like 15 hours a day. I'm not really making any videos, not doing a whole lot of nothing. I don't know. Okay, how does he feel about being 5 years older than him and having a kid? I mean, he's willing to accept whatever you bring in as long as you just don't trash the place. You know what I'm saying? I think that's basically it. As long as you don't bring in the tower and just completely trash the place, whatever. Very open-minded about that, because this talks about blending two forces together, blending things together that needed to be blended, and I think that's going to be okay. I do think that you can blend well, you can be here, you can be a part of my life. Just don't trash the place. Don't do like Salem and come in here and knock over all of my decks just because they can. So yeah, if you can come in here and treat the Tarot Tower nicely, we like you. We like you indeed. The thing is, as they appreciate a family, this is somebody who enjoys a family, enjoys the family life. Hang on. And overall just appreciates being part of a family. This is somebody who just does that. And they like that environment. They really can't see themselves being alone, being isolated. I do think they want an isolated stage, but they're just not that person that does that, right? Overall, let's make a truce. Let's come together in a truce over here. The Four of Swords says, as long as we have a planned environment, we don't go and wing it. I don't care about how old you are. I don't care that you have a family. I care about you as a person. And the family is actually a bonus to this individual because that is what they like. They like that environment. They like having people around. They can't imagine themselves like just waking up and there's nobody around and what have you. But yeah. All right. Does it bother him? No, I don't think so. What is he wanting this where? Is he wanting this connection to go at the moment over here? Well, let's build this life of success. Let's build something that's work. Let's build something that's successful. Is what he wants. That is what he wants is the main thing. He doesn't want something that's temporary. I spend a lot of time, spend a lot of energy on this, and it's temporary. Let's make something happen. We have a plan in place. We want to settle. We want to plant the seeds for success here, and we want to make what we do successful. That's their main connection goal. I want something to be successful, and I think that they have enough leeway, enough kind of, flexibility to say, it really doesn't matter what happens, where we go or what we do, but I just need it to be something where I'm not wasting my time. They really feel like they wasted a ton of time with their current situation, and they feel like that they don't want to do that again. That is where they want the connection to go. We have the planting the seeds with the seed pods in this card. We have planting the seeds for sprouting and growth. We have planting the seeds here. You have 3 seed planting cards, as well as you're talking about the sort of hinting at a little bit of the baby action, a little bit of the baby action there. You keep getting those cards. You consistently over and over get those cards. Get those cards. And I think there's a good reason for that. And the good reason may be because we need to use the Light Seers Tarot. Man, this one was a big hit, and then it kind of went to nowhere. Like, does anybody use the Light Seers Tarot still? There's too many decks coming out. There's too many decks coming out. Just saying, you get a quality deck like the Light Seers Tarot, and then all of a sudden I don't use it anymore because there's so many other decks. But, that's just the way it goes sometimes. That's the way it goes sometimes. Excuse me, having some issues today. from sleeping 15 hours a day. Oh, man, let's buy some houses. Let's buy some houses. Knight of Cups, the Judgment card, and the Sun card. In my opinion, I think that the Sun card says wait until summer to do it. I think it's pointing to a little bit of a housing dip, not a complete crash per se, but a housing dip where property is going to be a little more reasonable to pick up. The Judgment card, wait, the Judgment card, wait a little bit. We want it to happen. I think it's a good idea, but wait until summer, until we have a bit of a dip, until it's better off for you, until maybe interest rates are a little lower, maybe houses are going up for sale, maybe things are going to be a little bit better, but summertime looks like the time to start looking at that. Overall, that is a thumbs up, but with a little bit of a delay is what I'm talking about. TTV doesn't want a delay. They want a reading right now. Let's make it happen with this beautiful deck. We haven't used it in so long, TTV. It has been a hot minute. It has been a hot minute since we have used this deck over here. Let's make it happen. Let's make the Wonder World. Well, not actually the Wonder World, but you know what I'm saying. All right, money reading for 2024. Man, Four of Pentacles. All right, let's split it into quarters over here. We'll do this quarter, and this quarter. I don't know. We'll do a little bit of that. I think, well, not quarter, third. I think for the first 3 months, let's look at the first 3 months over here. The first 4 months, sorry, math. The first 4 months, you're looking at a King of Pentacles. I really think January, February is just money rakes in. We got money. And the savings need to be buffered during this time. So the first 4 months, I do think that money coming in needs to be saved. It feels like we need to put aside enough. We need to put some things aside. It's almost like that you find a really good deal on maybe an investment, on maybe something that's paying you good interest, something that's paying you good money, and it feels like just sort of throw that money into something, let it sit, and don't have a spending spree in the first 4 months here. Four of Pentacles, definitely saving, but the King of Pentacles, I got money. I got money coming in from something. I got a lot of good things happening with the money, and I just kind of want to see where that is going on, right? I just kind of see where that is going on. Now, the second 4 months, what are we looking at? Hanged Man with a King of Wands. This is really time to look for alternate investments or alternate ways to make money. It feels like you're out and about, you're really roaming around, you have some ideas, and there's some interesting things out there that you want to embrace, you want to use, you want to see, you want to try. Definitely try it. Definitely try it. Because it feels like that there's some money-making opportunities that really blossom over here, and the Hanged Man said that you have to look at these from a different perspective. You have to look at these as real money-making opportunities, real things that I can get happening, real things that I can get going as far as that goes. But the Hanged Man also says if you stay in your comfort zone and you have this limited scope of how things are, how things work, how I like things, yeah, you're really not going to see some of these opportunities come out and be fleshed out. The King of Wands talks about taking these opportunities in stride, going there and making that happen. That fiery aspect is don't sit on those. Don't relax. You definitely want to be out there, be adventurous, and be moving in the direction that you need to be in the second 4 month period. The third 4 month period, where are we going? 9 of Pentacles. The things that you started, the things that have begun in May, the things that have started, the things that have been moving, the things that have been out there start to pay generously, very generously. The Nine of Pentacles. Remember, we have the Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles combo. The Seven of Pentacles talks about planting the seeds for success, putting the seeds in the ground, putting the pentacles in the ground, letting them sprout. And the Nine of Pentacles is the stage 2, where they blossom, where they come about, where the results are feeding us. The results are coming about. We have trees full of pentacles, beautiful things going on indeed. So there you go. Overall, the Eight of Swords. Swords just says don't be too restricted. It feels like in your mind, you're restricted. In your mind, you don't have a lot of things going on. You don't have a lot of things happening, and you feel like I can't do this and I can't do that. You definitely want to have more of an open-ended, open feel going through here in the last 4 months, because it is really time to cash out. It is really time to make all of this happen over here, and that is going to be good news for you. All right, we got Oceanic Chap, otherwise known as somebody. Otherwise known as somebody. Bubbles Moon Tower. Oh, you put emoticons, so I can't see you in chat. I need to fix that. I need to fix that. OC is next. OC want to know total comfort zone. Ooh, comfort zone. Total comfort zone after my plans go through. Ooh, we got master plans in the works. We got a good plan in the works. That's what you need. I think, I think if you got a good plan, it's really difficult not to implement it. I'm going to say that now. If you got a good plan, it's very difficult not to follow through, because it's laid out there and it looks so easy. It looks so simple if you have a good plan. And I think that the quality of your plan will indeed determine the quality of kind of where I can be at the end of this, or the quality of, what is going to happen at the end of this plan. So let's take a look at that and see, am I going to be comfortable after this plan goes through? High Priestess is nice. Nine of Cups says yes. Two of Swords, a Death card. The plan needs some adjustments, clearly. You have the Death card creeping over here to the Two of Swords. Like, part of this plan is not reasonable. Part of this plan isn't going to work out. Part of this plan is a little bit of a dead end, unfortunately, and that's just kind of the way that it goes. Seven of Wands almost says that you were defensive against some of the big portions, some of the big pieces over here. Your defense is against a massive amount of change that could be over there, and you have to figure that out. You have to embrace a level of change that you may not be accustomed to get that comfort zone, to get that level of success from that. Because the Death card and the Two of Swords says, I don't want these changes. I have problems with these changes. And if you don't embrace some of those changes, if you try to drag this luggage into this thing, this new, that should be fresh, that should be exciting, you're not going to work out. It's going to be a little bit more difficult than you had it planned. But don't be defensive against the change. If you can embrace that during the plan, then the comfort zone comes indeed. Because the Nine of Cups talks about the full emotional realization of something that we've been excited, something we've been working towards, something that we have been pending and we need in our life. And the misspelled High Priestess talks about the level of knowledge, the level of experience, the level of sort of leveling up in the video game called life from the results that you get indeed. And I think that that is going to be a yes if you're willing to ride the change wave as we go through there. And the final change wave of the night is going to be Karima Final House. Karima Final House. Let's look and see what's going on. You liked the TarotOracle deck, so we're going to use the TarotOracle deck for this particular one. Has he been driving by my mom's house to check if I'm there? Well, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird if he has. I'm going to be honest. I'm just broaching the subject here. I'm going to be kind of honest here. That's kind of weird if he has. Let's see if we have been driving around looking for Karima in all the wrong places, looking for Karima in too many spaces. The Knight, no, I don't think so. I don't really see anything. Like, I don't see a chariot. I don't see anything like that. I do think that his level of interest in what you're doing, again, like I said before, is increased because he thinks something's going on over there. But that page, right? The page just says there's not enough fire reaction here, not enough results, not enough action pending that's going to make the strength card says I have a level of confidence. I don't really need a lot of this things going through there. And the 5 just kind of says no, right? Sort of defeat. This is not something we're doing, not something that we need to do. And the Knight just says I'm looking in, with other ways. I'm sort of examining you in other ways, no pun intended. But yeah, but that's just the way it goes. So overall, we're going to give that a thumbs down. No creepy mom house drive-bys. I guess that's a good thing. Thank you for being here. I will be off on this beautiful Sunday. I am going to go enjoy my Sunday. You guys have no idea how fun it's going to be. And then I will be back on Monday night for another round of tarot readings. Thank you for being here, and we will see you Monday night.